Hey y'all, I'm back with another Plan With Me video, and this is number 5 for week 5, January 30th through the 5th. I am starting by looking through my stickers. I have found a couple of sticker sheets that I want to use for this Plan With Me video, and I decided I'm going to go for kind of some bolder colors. I'm going to use some darker pinks as well as some navy slash like I would say plum colors and some light pinks as well because the headers and the boxes on the weekend are kind of a lighter pink. So I am again looking through those sticker sheets, and I'm going to go ahead and set out these boxes. And again, I've mentioned this before, but I'm using the Happy Planner, and it's the bigger version. It's 18 months, and I actually don't mind that those stickers do not fit perfectly in the boxes because I do add things above and below. And I don't, for interest, I offset a lot of the stickers so that they're not perfectly aligned in the center. I'm I'm totally fine with that. I like it to be kind of different. I don't want to work so hard on getting it perfect because I worry that that's going to set me up for failure because I'm not very good with laying things down straight anyway. So I've taken that same stamp set that I use quite a bit, and it's a Recollections planner stamp set. And I've taken the little heart in the stamp set, and it doesn't look bad from this angle, but I actually did not like the way that it turned out. It stamped just kind of silly on this paper. I'm not really sure why. It didn't show up very well, and I think part of the problem was Stampin' Up! Has really great ink. I've had that ink for quite a while though, so it could be that, or it could just be the stamp itself. I don't know. And so I just didn't like the way it stamped because the rest of the stamps from that stamp set turned out fine. And it could be because I used a pretty dark ink as well, so it's a lot more noticeable. So I went ahead and covered it up with a checklist, and you'll notice that those checklists that come in those sheets from that Mombi sticker book or that Create 365 sticker book actually have, I think, like 5 boxes. I just chopped off the top so that there would only be 4 boxes. I've made a little to-do list with an open square box from that same Recollection stamp set, and I used a purple ink from Kelly Purkey, and I love that color. It's so pretty. It's like the first time I've used that. And then I also added a little weather sticker. Now this is different. That weather sticker is different than my normal weather sticker that I use, or I say normal, like I've done this so many times, but on my last few videos, I've used, I think they're like kawaii stickers. I'm not really sure. I've linked them in like every video that I've used those in, but this is a different this comes from a different blog, and I will link that below. Again, everything that I use, or not everything, but a lot of the things that I use, I do try to link below, and a lot of the things that I get from the internet, it's because I found it on Pinterest, but I will try to link the things that I use below, especially if it's like a print and cut thing that's free. And most of the things, I don't think I've ever bought a anything from the internet that costs in terms of like planner print and cut type of stuff. I've mostly found things that were free, so I will link those below. I'm adding another checkbox up at the top on Tuesday, and I'm just going to write some things that I have to do on Tuesday. And I've used a little snap sticker from a long time ago. It came in like this 8-page like pack, and I got it from Hobby Lobby, and there were a lot of different label stickers, but there were also like icons and stuff like that. And I had a few left on the sticker sheet. It's actually sitting to the left by my glue. If you can see that, that's where I got that kind of like that label sticker up the top. And I just wrote work, and I'm using a Papermate felt tip pen. Those are pretty inexpensive, and I see a lot of people using those. I have some in my stash, so I just decided to use that. And part of the reason was because I wanted to use a navy, like kind of a darker, or it's more like a midnight blue, honestly, but I wanted to use more of a navy color instead of just all black. And I really love the way that this spread turned out. So on Wednesday, I added a little hexagon sticker. That hexagon sticker, again, is from Hobby Lobby, and I added another little hexagon sticker right underneath from that same sticker sheet, and I added a pencil right on top. Now that pencil is from an emoji sticker book that came from the dollar section at Target, and I think I use a couple more of those emoji stickers. Now they're not the best quality, so I think that they're good for planner use because you're not like, I guess it's not really, I mean, for me, I don't know that I would use them on scrapbook pages. For one, it's not like my style for scrapbooking, but I think they go perfectly with planner pages. And so, I don't know that I'm going to keep these planner pages for like the rest of my life. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that would be hoarding, but so I think it's good for like temporary use because they aren't super sticky stickers, but I do love them for these projects. On that middle section, I just added payday and I wrote with my, I think the pens are called Bimoji pens, and they have there's different sizes, and this one is I think the fine tip, and it's a brush pen, but it's fine. And then I add another little weather sticker. I'm just noting that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are all sunny days. And then I added a what's for dinner there at the bottom. And then I went back to Tuesday because I realized I wanted to add that watching stamp. I use that same stamp, the same ink, and the watching stamp comes from the Pseudo Calico stamp set. And then that little label there on Thursday that I just stamped is actually from the Recollections stamp set. So I'm really only using like 2 stamp sets. I'm going back and forth between the Recollections one and the Michaels stamp set. Or I'm sorry, the Recollections Michaels stamp set and then the Studio Calico one. The Studio Calico one is photopolymer, so obviously it's higher quality and things stamp a lot nicer. But the paper in these planners aren't like really made for, they're not perfect for stamping. They do great for its job, but like if I were stamping on Solar the classic crust Solar White Nina cardstock, then the images would come out a lot cleaner and crisper. But that kind of stuff does not bother me, especially because I'm not using it for card making or anything like that. I'm using it for my planner, which is going to be imperfect anyway. So there at the bottom, I just added a little label from one of the sticker books, and I'm going to add that we're going to have a family dinner on that night. I'm running out of those stickers. I would love a whole couple of pages of those family dinner stickers. And then because I mostly try to add them every week, but I'm back to that emoji sticker book that I got from the Target dollar bin, or the Target dollar spot. And then I just added a little hamburger. That doesn't mean that's what we're having at my sister's house that night. That just means that I wanted to add it because it was cute. And then I added another little label from that Snap or Simple Stories pack, and I just wrote pack because we have to pack for going out of town on Saturday. And then I brush script dinner real quick, and then added that little fork and knife and plate from the Pseudo Calico stamp set. And now I'm just decorating for the weekend. I have added a little checklist of what to do on Saturday morning. And then added a couple little just fun stickers as well. And then I'm writing something there at the bottom. I'm not really sure. I think I wrote like dinner in Dallas maybe. And because obviously, so we're not going to plan for dinner on Saturday. I don't even think we plan for dinner on Sunday because it is Super Bowl. And then I think I'm trying to figure out what else I'm going to add at this point. And I decided to add a little clipboard. Now those are also print and cut little clipboards that I found from Pinterest and somebody's blog. I'll link below. And I just added a little to-do list there, and I added a little hockey emoji sticker because that's what we're going to Dallas for, is to watch my nephews play hockey. And then I am adding some little random stickers just around the page, just little fun stickers, and those are all like the same size, and so I know I can squeeze them in. They're skinny and they fit perfectly in those boxes, and so I know that I can add those in little empty spots. And then here I'm looking for some washi. I found this really pretty purple washi tape. It's glitter, and I'm just going to add that in a couple different places. And then now I'm looking through this little label bin there. And a couple of people have asked me about these labels and how to print and cut and things like that. And there's a few videos that I need to do. One is creating your own little icons on PicMonkey and then printing and cutting them. And then the other one that I want to do, the other tutorial, is a print and cut for those labels. And actually, I think if I do just the one video, you guys will be able to know how to do like cutting the labels, but I'll try to do both, and maybe I can even put them in one video or something. It's going to take me a couple weeks to get that done, but I will try to do that. I've added a little basketball icon on 2 of the days. I think I added it for Tuesday and Friday just to note that my husband has a game, and then I added a couple cute little bacon and egg stickers there at the bottom that came from the Create 365 sticker pack. And then now I'm stamping a little label from that same Recollection stamp set and just adding, not really sure, that we're just noting that we're coming home on that Sunday. I'm adding a little checklist over on the side. This is just kind of like some weekly tasks that I need to get done or that I need to remember, but they don't necessarily have to go on a particular day. And so I'm just going to write those down and kind of leave that as is. And then that pretty much finishes up my pages. I hope you guys enjoyed this process. Let me know if you have any other questions or if there's anything that I can help you with, or if there's any videos you'd like me to do. And other than that, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.